and say, okay, I've been through so many cycles of collective bargaining, and often things tend to get done at the 11th hour.
Listen, he messed this all the way up, and we are almost at the 11th hour, and I'm gonna set a drop-dead date soon for y'all to either have this done or we move on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the games are over. The poetry slamming is over. The petty Instagram posts are over. Because Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA and the man who effectively signs the checks that keep the WNBA alive, has just walked into the room, locked the door, and told everyone to sit down and shut up. For months, we have watched the WNBA players and owners bicker like children fighting over a toy. We've seen the Valentine's Day memes, we've seen the subtweeting, but today, at NBA All-Star Weekend, Adam Silver finally broke his silence, and he didn't mince words. He issued what can only be described as a warning shot to the entire WNBA ecosystem. He talked about the 11th hour, he talked about a drop-dead date. Most importantly, he sent a clear, undeniable message to Breanna Stewart and the WNBA leadership. You are about to fumble the biggest bag in the history of women's sports, and I am not going to let you do it. This isn't just a commissioner giving an update. This is the CEO stepping in to save a subsidiary from bankrupting itself. The host of the Source video put it perfectly. Adam Silver sees the petulant games they are playing. He sees the unprofessionalism. He sees the "we can't afford this" text from the panicked rookies, and he is tired of it. He is stepping in to protect the asset, and that asset has a name: Caitlin Clark. If you thought the WNBA lockout was just a rumor, think again. Adam Silver just confirmed that the clock is ticking louder than anyone realized. He effectively told the union, if you don't have this done by April, I am shutting it down. We're going to break down exactly what he said, why he refused to meet with the players, and why his intervention is the only thing standing between the WNBA and total self-destruction. Buckle up, because the adult in the room has finally arrived.
Be most productive.
See, they asked Breanna Stewart and said, we love to sit down with Adam. We love for him to be at the table. He said, man, he's sitting down at the table with y'all.
Let's analyze the phrase drop-dead date, because in the corporate world, that is terrifying language. Adam Silver said, I'm not ready to set a drop-dead date, but then he proceeded to list exactly why the clock is about to run out. This wasn't a suggestion, it was a roadmap to a shutdown. He pointed out the logistical nightmare that the union is ignoring. We have 2 months until training camps open. That is 60 days. In those 60 days, the league needs to hold a draft, they need to hold an expansion draft for Golden State, they need to open free agency. None of this, absolutely none of it, can happen without a collective bargaining agreement. You cannot draft a player into a league that doesn't have a labor deal. You cannot sign a free agent if there is no salary cap defined. Specifically, Silver is exposing the union's bluff. The WNBA thinks they can hold out forever. They think they can drag this into May and force the owners to cave. Adam Silver just popped that bubble. He reminded them that there are hard deadlines coming up in weeks, not months. He is telling them that their leverage is fake. The real leverage is the calendar, and the calendar is about to crush them. If the deal isn't signed by mid-April, the season is delayed. If the season is delayed, the TV partners get angry. If the TV partners get angry, the money disappears. Adam Silver knows this better than anyone. He has been through NBA lockouts. He knows how ugly it gets. And he is looking at the WNBA's amateur hour tactics and shaking his head. He is effectively saying, do you have any idea how close you are to blowing this?
Momentum in terms of the amazing amount of progress we've seen in women's basketball.
The amazing amount of progress that Caitlin Clark has brought to this league. That's what you're blowing. Adam Silver sees it, man. He sees.
There is a fascinating detail in the video about Breanna Stewart and the union wanting Adam Silver at the negotiating table. They have been publicly calling for him. They wanted Daddy to come save them. They wanted to bypass WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert and deal with the NBA directly. They thought if they could just get Adam in the room, they could charm him into giving them 30% of the revenue. And what did Adam Silver do? He ghosted them. He refused to sit at the table. He said clearly, I have not
been at the table. I am involved behind the scenes. Do you know what that means in executive speak? It means you are not worth my time. It means he trusts the owners, not the players. It means he is giving the marching orders to the WNBA owners to hold the line. He is playing good cop, bad cop. He acts diplomatic to the press, saying he's encouraged, but behind the scenes, he is telling the owners, do not give them the revenue share. Do not give in to these ridiculous demands. The host of the video breaks this down brilliantly. He ain't sitting down with any of them. He's been ignoring them because he sees the games. It is a massive power move. He is delegitimizing the union's leadership by refusing to treat them as equals. He is telling Breanna Stewart and Nneka Agumamike, you deal with Kathy. I have an NBA to run. I have real problems to solve. Come back when you're serious. It is the ultimate snub, and it shows that the union completely miscalculated their standing with the NBA. They thought they were partners. Adam Silver just reminded them they are a subsidiary.
I've been through so many cycles of collective bargaining, and often things tend to get done at the 11th hour. We're getting awfully close to the 11th hour now when it comes to bargaining. It is set a drop dead date, but I will say, as I look at the calendar and the amount that we need to get done, really over the next 2 months.
Quote is saying, I'm not ready to set a drop dead date. What I love to accomplish is putting pressure on everybody. That's NBA Commissioner Adam Silver on.
Why is Adam Silver doing this now? Why intervene at All-Star Weekend? Why not just let them fight it out? The answer is simple. Caitlin Clark. Adam Silver is a businessman. He looks at the numbers. He sees that the WNBA viewership is up 500%. He sees the charter flights being paid for. He sees the billions of dollars in potential future revenue, and he knows that all of it, 100% of it, is tied to the momentum of Caitlin Clark entering her second year. He also knows that a strike would kill that momentum dead. If the WNBA goes on strike, Caitlin Clark goes dark. She disappears from the national conversation. She goes to play golf. She goes on vacation. The casual fans, the millions of people who tuned in just to see her logo threes, will leave. They will go watch baseball. They will go watch the NBA playoffs. They won't wait around for a labor dispute to be settled. Adam Silver is looking at the WNBPA and thinking, are you insane? You finally have the Tiger Woods of your sport, the Michael Jordan of your era, and you want to cancel the season? His warning about the timeline is really a protection order for Caitlin. He is trying to force a deal so that Caitlin can be on NBC in May. He doesn't care about the union's internal politics. He doesn't care about the veterans' jealousy. He cares about the amazing amount of progress he mentioned in his press conference. And let's be real, progress is a code word for profit, and profit spells Clark. He is not going to let a bad union leadership destroy his golden goose.
To the WNBA about the latest CBA negotiations. This is a three-parter, folks. A three-parter. Roses are red, violets are blue. We'd love a proposal that values players.
The video touches on the Valentine's message and the "we can't afford this" narrative. Adam Silver is aware of all of this. He sees the unprofessionalism, and as the head of the NBA, it reflects poorly on him. The WNBA is an NBA product. When the WNBA acts like clowns, the NBA looks like a circus. Silver is stepping in to restore order. He is the adult in the room. He's telling the players, you want to be treated like professionals? Act like it. Sign the deal, get on the court, and stop tweeting. The host mentions that the WNBA has lost public support because of their rhetoric. Silver knows this. He reads the polls. He knows the fans are siding with the owners and Caitlin, not the union. By applying pressure now, he is giving the owners the green light to play hardball. He is signaling that the NBA will not subsidize a strike. If they don't play, they don't get paid. And he knows the rank-and-file players, the ones panic texting Suggs Sutton, cannot survive without a paycheck. He is squeezing the union where it hurts to force them to fold. We are entering the end game, folks. Adam Silver has spoken. The drop-dead date is looming. The union has two choices. They can fold, sign the lucrative deal the owners offered, and ride the Caitlin Clark wave to riches, or they can continue to play games, ignore the commissioner's warning, and watch the league get shut down. If the league shuts down, it won't be because of the owners. It will be because the union ignored the flashing red lights from the guy who controls the bank account. Adam Silver just gave them a lifeline. He gave them a chance to save face and get a deal done at the 11th hour, as he put it. But if they slap that hand away, if they send him another Valentine's poem instead of a signature, then Adam Silver might just turn off the lights and lock the gym to the WNBPA. The boss has spoken. The poetry slam is over. Sign the paper or get ready to explain to the players why they have to work at Target this summer. Adam Silver isn't bluffing, and neither is the calendar. The Caitlin Clark era is waiting to begin, and Adam Silver is determined to make sure the union doesn't block the door. This is the final warning. Fix it now or lose it all.